So I'm coming to you from my home today because I've just been up for a COVID test. I've got a bit of sinus going on and had an asthma attack last night, so better to be safe than sorry, right? And I'm almost 100% sure it's not COVID. Where am I going to get COVID from at this point? But it is a funny thing about allergies, which is what triggers my sinus, because it's not actually the thing that is the irritant that causes the problem. It's actually the way the body tries to respond to the irritant that gives me such trouble. So, I get dust or something in my system, and then my body goes into hyper resistance to that, and it's actually the body's response to the dust rather than the dust itself that causes me so much discomfort. And it's a little bit, I reckon, like the stress response we might get when we're studying for exams or doing assignments. Sometimes it's not actually the assignment itself or the thought of an exam that's coming that really causes the problem. It's the way our psychology around that reacts to that thing that gives us more difficulty than the actual challenge of the assignment or the impending exam really does. And it's hard to break free of that cycle, but it is good to get a bit of perspective and help your body to respond to the actual thing in right measure, rather than get caught up in a loop of stress that ends up being feeding itself and defeating what you want to do. So I encourage you to do the work you need to do, but also take breaks. Enjoy being in a beautiful time in Sydney, if you've not got allergies, of course. And try to get perspective on what you're doing. Remember that your study is equipping you for life and equipping you to make a contribution to the world, and that will be an ongoing task. This is a great opportunity to be in an intensive phase where you can have access to all sorts of resources and equip yourself really well, but it's not the end of your learning and it's not the end of your life. So do well with it as well as you can, but don't react as if it means everything, because in the end it clearly doesn't mean everything. And there are second chances, and maybe there's things to learn in the process as well. So try not to let the reaction to the trigger become more debilitating than the thing you're reacting to. Get perspective, do your assignments and your study and so forth, because you need to do that, and just learn as much as you can. Meanwhile, I'll hopefully see you soon when I get my COVID negative result, and I'll try not to sneeze on you, but allergies, they're a thing, not a fun thing, but they're a thing. Hope to see you around the college soon. God bless. Oh, I was going to do this little thing. I don't know if it works, but it's like when you have an allergic response to something, your body goes, I'm not sure if it's really good, but